Hello Java aspirants, this is Gaurav, an expert Java trainer. As per high demand from many people, I am commencing the Java discussion from scratch. Let's keep polymorphism topic on the table today for discussion. What is polymorphism? The ability to exist in different form is called polymorphism. If the same method perform different tasks, then that method is said to be exhibit polymorphism. There are two types of polymorphism, dynamic polymorphism and static polymorphism. First, we'll discuss in detail about dynamic polymorphism. The polymorphism exhibited at runtime is called dynamic polymorphism. This means when a method is called, the method call is bound to the method body at the time of running the program dynamically. In this case, Java compiler does not know which method is called at the time of compilation. Only JVM knows at runtime which method is to be executed. Method overloading and method overriding using instance methods are the examples for dynamic polymorphism. Let us see in this program. First method is multiplication of two numbers and second method is multiplication of three numbers. The bodies of these methods are different and hence they can perform different tasks. Suppose we call the method as o.multiply, parameters are 5, 2. As this method are called by using an object that is o, the Java compiler cannot decide at the time of compilation. Only JVM should decide which method actually called by the user at runtime. When both the methods have same name, then JVM observe the signature which having two parameters like 5, 2 of the method. What is method signature? Method signature represents the method name along with method parameters. When there is a difference in the method signature, JVM understands both the methods are different and can call the right method. In this case, method which is having two parameters are matching with the calling method signature. JVM matches the value passed to the method at the time of method call with the method signature and pick up the appropriate method. The difference in method signature will arise because one of the following reasons. 1. There may be a difference in the number of parameters passed to the methods. Like first method is void multiply. There are two parameters int a, int b. Another method is void multiply having three parameters int a, int b and int c. So here the number of parameters are differ. Another one is maybe a difference in data type of parameters. Our first method which is having int a and char b, and another method are having double a and char b. Here first parameter having difference. First method is having int, second method is having double. And the another one is there may be a difference in the sequence of parameters. Like in first method having parameter int float and in second method having parameter float int. So there is a sequence of parameters are changed. Next is method overloading. Writing two or more methods in the same class in such a way that each method has same name but different method signature is called overloading. Java compiler does not know which method is called at compilation time, but JVM knows and bind the methods call with the correct method at the time of running the program. If writing two or more methods in super and subclasses such that the methods have same name and same signature is called overriding. JVM call the method depending on the class name of the object which is used to call the method. So the subclass method is only executed by the JVM. In inheritance, we always create an object to subclass and hence only subclass methods is called. In this way, method overriding using instance method is an example for dynamic polymorphism. Next is static polymorphism. The polymorphism exhibited at compilation time is called static polymorphism. Here, the Java compiler knows without any ambiguity which method is called at a time of compilation. Of course, JVM executes the method later, but the compiler knows and can bind the method calls with method code at a time of compilation. Method overloading and method overriding using static methods Method overloading using private or final methods are the examples of static polymorphism. Private methods. Private methods are not available in the subclasses. This means there is no possibility to override the private methods of the superclass in its subclasses. What happens if a method is written in the subclass with the same name as that of the private method of the superclass? In this case, the method in the superclass and the method in the subclass act as a different methods. The superclass will get its own copy and subclass will have its own copy. It does not come under method overriding. So, only method overloading is possible in case of private methods. The only way to call the private methods of a class is by calling them within the class. For this purpose, we should create a public method and call the private method from within it. When this public method is called, it calls the private methods. So next is final methods. What is final methods? Methods which are declared as final are called final methods. Final methods cannot be overridden because they are not available to the subclasses. Therefore, only method overloading is possible with final methods. There are two advantages for final methods are when a method is declared as final, the performance will be better. When the programmer does not want others to override his method, they should declare his method as final. So, private methods can be taken as final methods because Java compiler assigns the value for the private methods at a time of compilation. Also, private methods cannot be modified at runtime. This is same case with final methods also. Neither the private method nor the final method can be overridden. And last one is, what is static methods? A static methods is a method whose single copy in memory is shared by all the objects of the class. Static method belongs to the class rather than objects. So they are called class methods. When static methods are overloaded or overridden, since they do not depend on the objects, the Java compiler need not wait till objects are created to understand which method is called. Please note that when static methods are overridden, the JVM decides which method is to be executed depending on the reference type used to call the methods. So this is all about polymorphism. Thank you for watching my video. Please keep watching my more videos to learn Java in an easy way. You can send me an email for any query to my email ID go for elearning@gmail.com. Thank you.